Hello, my name is Sal Graziano, and I am serving as the volunteer chair of this year's Valley United Way annual campaign here in the community. I would like to share with you a special family album. It is similar to your family album, but this is the family album for the Valley United Way and the community that it serves. Valley United Way, its partner agencies, and many supporters constitute a unique family that encompasses the entire community and the people living and working here. I'd like you to see some snapshots from our family album, showing how the United Way helps to make this a better place for all of us. Naturally, children are a big part of our family album, so quality, affordable daycare is an issue for all of our community. Valley United Way supports several child care agencies that provide a nurturing environment for growth and support.
Shauna's mom attended Julia Day Nursery 20 years ago. Times may have been different, but parental concerns never change.
I remember being here and being well cared for. It wasn't, it wasn't something that my mother felt safe, and comfortable. And I know my mother, and it had to be a safe place, and she didn't want to let us go. But when I came here, I felt the same safety.
Knowing that Shauna is safe is vital, but Charlene had some other reasons for sending Shauna to Julia Day. The focus on learning is one big, important change to Charlene.
It was more of a not daycare, but babysitting type of a thing, where now it's more educational, more structured, teaching them a lot more than what was taught to me.
Leslie Flowers, the director of Julia Day Nursery, has the right name and the right attitude for nurturing young children. Flowers talks about the high-quality program, the teacher-child ratio, the wonderful fresh food, and the Julia Day attitude.
The Julia Day attitude is positive. It's really important. It's the most important thing for children to have good self-esteem. And if they have that, they can do anything because they know that they can do whatever they want.
And both Flowers and Charlene agree that social development is a critical piece of the developmental puzzle.
Social skills to learn how to get along with other children. We work very hard on that, teaching children how to do it. It's okay.
To interact with other children and understand what sharing means and what it means to sit next to other children and complement each other on their work.
Julia Day has been operating in the same building since 1917, offering quality daycare and kindergarten classes to Valley youngsters. Leslie Flowers and staff are dedicated to helping children thrive and parents survive.
We try to make it as easy as possible for people. One thing we do, for instance, is we wash the linens on the kids' cots. They don't have to go home. We provide toothbrushes for kids so they brush their teeth after lunch. All those kinds of things really add up.
Julia Day Nursery and Kindergarten has stood the test of time, meeting the needs of children like Charlene then and Shauna now.
Other Valley United Way agencies provide a wide range of support services designed to give children a strong foundation for personal growth. And volunteers of all ages act as positive role models and mentors, serving as examples for their generation to become more involved in the community.
When you see Ashley and Debbie together, you immediately sense the connection. They talk with an ease that makes you think they've known each other a lifetime.
Somebody like Ashley, she's very outgoing, she's really full of energy, she likes to do a lot of the same things that I do, so we can enjoy them together.
Debbie's lifestyle is typical 90s, fast-paced. Between her job at Physicians Health Services and college courses, she's busy. But Ashley time is pretty special.
It's very rewarding. When I pick up the phone and it's Ashley and she's like, oh, what are you doing? What do you want to do? Here, the 7-year-old, wants to hang out with me, which is pretty cool.
Technically, Debbie is Ashley's big sister. They've been matched through Big Brothers and Big Sisters. They are one of 200 active matches in the Greenwich and Brantford service area. Ashley's brother James had a big brother, which made her want that special person of her own. Ironically, it's Debbie's brothers who influenced her decision to become a big sister.
And both of my older brothers are big brothers, one in Florida and one here in Connecticut. So, I had seen the impact that they both had on their little brothers.
Family is very important to Debbie. She has high praise for her parents and her siblings. She's learned the value of positive role models.
One of the greatest mentors I have in my own life is one of my older brothers. And so I know how important that can be.
Being a big sister is Debbie's way of giving back what she's received from her own family. And she's got a clear idea of what she hopes to give Ashley.
Somebody she could look up to, a good role model. I mean, in today's day and age, you could always use a good role model.
Our family album includes all stages of family growth and development. The United Way agencies are always there to provide service. Sometimes a family needs a little additional support to get through the tough times. Catholic Family Services and the Umbrella are two United Way agencies working together to support families in need.
Across the valley, across the country, families are challenged by the stresses of daily life. At times, the stresses are managed, but at other times, lives spiral out of control. In some families, these problems are further complicated by cultural differences and language barriers.
Sometimes when you're in the United States and you have different culture, I grew up here in the United States, but my parents are Puerto Rican, so I was raised by their culture. Now my children is growing up in a different culture, and it's hard to deal with them. I have a 16-year-old that I've been struggling for 4 years, and I still don't understand her slang language. I felt so lonely. I was the only person in the whole world that had a troubled child.
Recognizing the special needs of the Latino population, an outreach program was set up by Umbrella and Catholic Family Services, particularly around issues of family violence.
I've been working with the Latino community. I have a group that we deal with parenting issues, family issues. We stress a lot on alcohol and drug problems within the young.
Our first issue was to raise the awareness of violence within the families and how to decrease that violence. I think that we've gone beyond the awareness stage to some kind of changes within the family.
The group, which is only a piece of the program, meets on a regular basis with Dahlia, who they call their teacher. They confide in each other about the challenges they face. They guide one another, and they learn another way.
What we teach is different. They learn that they have to respect the child, and the child will respect them in return if they show respect instead of using violence or just punishment. They learn how to communicate with the children or with the spouse.
When you look around the room and see how intent these women are, you get the sense of how valuable a group like this is.
It provides a very unique opportunity to these folks in ability to speak in their own native tongue and connect with one another, too.
The potential to change lives and the positive effect of this work is evident in any language.
Nos juntamos todos en este grupo como padres y todos tenemos ideas, conversamos y creo que sí salimos adelante.
Valley United Way agencies address many types of community needs. As a matter of fact, kids of all ages are served by the United Way. The YMCA provides fitness programs for everyone from school age to active older adults. Agencies and clients are not the only members of our family. Thanks to the United Way, our album is chock full of ordinary people like you who do extraordinary deeds as volunteers. Whether it be volunteers supporting blood drives or employee groups working on projects sponsored by the Volunteer Action Center, the Valley is a caring community. We are quite proud that our United Way was recently named the Agency of the Year by the Valley Council of Health and Human Services Organization for its contributions to the health and well-being of the community. Our family album wouldn't be complete without recognition of the thousands of people who make all of this possible. You, our donors. We truly appreciate all that you've done in the past. Did you know a recent report found that Connecticut is the #1 state in per capita income in the United States, but only 34th in per capita giving? We could raise an additional $200,000 to support Valley programs if we were to raise the level of giving to the national average for United Way donations. This year, our goal is $1 million, and we need everyone's support to reach that goal. I'm asking you to join me and thousands of others across the Valley in once again making your personal commitment to the Valley United Way and the community. Your one donation to the Valley United Way supports an entire family of services that benefit our whole community. When asked, please join me in giving generously what you can afford to ensure that our family continues to grow and thrive.